Okay, I guess that's what they meant when they said crypto is volatile. It is scary right now out there, guys. I know. Crypto right now is a bloodbath. Elon tweets, Bitcoin sells out, China shuts down mining operations. All coins are getting crushed. And my dear Ada is down like 50%. And we faithful hodlers, we just see our portfolios go smaller, smaller, smaller. But hey, good news. This can't last forever, can it? Can it? I'm just kidding, guys. But honestly, I don't really think this crash will last too much longer. And if you want to know why I think so, why don't you stick around for this video? Hello everybody, Hector here. As always, thank you so much for stopping by to my channel. If you're interested in learning more about crypto, personal finance, you're a Cardano hodler, or if you just want to visit and check out my baby Jojo, please consider subscribing to my channel because you're gonna get a lot of that here. So let me give you a little bit of context. July 2017, I learned about Bitcoin, but at the moment, I was just a broke international college student with a low earning income job, and so I couldn't really afford investing in Bitcoin. I know. Looking back now at that time, had I dropped out of school and put all that money in Bitcoin, I'd probably be rich now. Anyways, I missed that boat. Fast forward 3 years. Graduated from college, got a much better job, married my beautiful wife, and now we're in a much better position financially. Savings are strong, and well, I said, baby, I think we should use this money to invest in something. To which she said, sure, baby, that sounds like a great idea. You're so smart. What do we do? Should we buy a house? Oh, no, baby. The housing market right now is crazy. Too competitive, overpriced. It's not worth it at the time. Let me find out what our options are. I did my research, and to my surprise, I found out that not just Bitcoin was a new all-time high, but now the crypto market was full with new investment opportunities, from crap coins to meme coins, other scams, to really interesting and legit projects that I believe can revolutionize the way that we do finances right now in a new way to do finances called DeFi, which stands for decentralized financing. Projects like Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, just to say a few of them, have an incredible potential to change the way that we deal with money right now. Long story short though, I got super pumped about all this crypto market stuff, and I said, baby, I know what our investment opportunity is here. And that is how we got invested in crypto assets. And in February 2021, we put the first stack of money into what I believe are going to be successful projects in the next 5 to 10 years. I want you to notice something new. I didn't say that these projects are meant to make us money in a month or 5 months or not even a year. I said these projects are going to be successful in the long term, 5, 10 years. And part of the reason is because we're taking quite a bit of risk here. Because except for Ethereum, actually, Cardano and Polkadot aren't even finished products yet, which might be a little concerning right now that I think from the investment perspective. So we started with a conservative 30% of our savings spread equally across all these 3 projects. And to my surprise, in less than 2 weeks, it had yielded close to 30% gains. 30% gains, guys, in 2 weeks. Gains were real. I thought I was a freaking genius. And of course, I did what any responsible financial household leader would do. And I YOLO'd everything into the crypto market. So fast forward to today, guys. We're in a whole different landscape, aren't we? Bitcoin has dropped like 50% and all our altcoins are being crushed, including my project. But guys, as bad as everything looks out there, I know it's scary. You can't even trust any YouTuber analyzer because reality is nobody knows what freaking Bitcoin's going to do. And Bitcoin drives the market. But I want to share 3 things with you guys. 3 things that keep my sanity intact during this awful time. I'm not sure if it is a bear market. I'm not sure it's just a drawback. I'm not sure it's just a correction. But there are 3 things that keep my sanity intact, and that's what I want to share with you. And the first one is fundamentals. You see, guys, if you believe in the fundamentals of your project, whether that is Bitcoin or maybe an altcoin, and if you believe in, let's say, its utility if it has one, or the technology behind it, or the vision behind the team, and if you believe that is going to get more adoption and grow over time, and that is the reason why you invested in it in the first place, then rest assured, it's going to happen eventually. Time frames might change a little bit here and there. It might take a little longer for the price to go up. But if the fundamentals are there and they're solid, rest assured the value is gonna go up and prices are gonna follow. I'm gonna show you a video that put things into perspective to me. This is Mark Yusko in an interview back in 2019 when Bitcoin had dropped down from $12,000 to $8,000 ish. And look at this.
Quickly, before we go, Bitcoin was under 8,000 earlier today.
Buy it.
Regardless, though, of the drop. If I said to you Bitcoin dropped to 5,000, you'd say buy it.
Buy it. Because here's the thing. The daily price of Bitcoin doesn't matter. It's been alive for 10 years. In every year, other than one, 2015, it's made a higher low. The market cap has grown every single year. Every fundamental indicator of Bitcoin, usage, wallets, block size, transaction size, number of transactions, every single one, hash rate, making new highs. All of the indicators of the network and the network value are rising. The price of any asset fluctuates. Let's take Amazon. Amazon's been a public company for 20 years. In every year, including this year, it's at a double-digit drawdown. The average peak to trough, minus 31%. Twice, minus 90%. When was the right time to sell? Never. Who's owned it since the IPO to today? Jeff and his mom and dad. That's it.
All right.
Buy it. His position was to buy Bitcoin regardless of the price. Just buy it, regardless of the price. Not because of the price, but because of the fundamentals. Bitcoin fundamentals and the crypto market in general have been growing stronger every year. And even though we've had crashes and regressions and corrections and whatever you name it, Bitcoin fundamentals and the crypto market fundamentals have been growing stronger and stronger. Let's, for instance, take Cardano. Right now has dropped down 50% from its highest high. That was $2.48 almost a month ago. And it's dropped down now to, what is it, $1.26-ish, I think. But let me just put something into perspective right now. At this same time last year, Cardano was at around 16 cents. Guys, that is around 15x return right now, just in 1 year. Just to put things into perspective, because if you have a project with good fundamentals, guys, you have to rest assured that eventually, the price is gonna go up. Price goes up and down, goes up and down, like, in every market, but especially in crypto markets, prices are so volatile. But if you have a project with good and solid fundamentals, eventually the value is going to continue to go up and the price is going to follow. If you have a project with good fundamentals, time is your friend. All right, número dos. Don't risk more than you can afford to lose. I know. I sound like every other YouTuber out there, I know, but it's true. Oh, I forgot to mention. When we were making these gains at the very beginning of our investment, I borrowed money from the bank. I mean, why not? It looked like a great idea. You borrow money, you pay close to 8% a month, but you're making 30% in gains a month. Oh, why not? Everything was great until freaking Elon Musk. And things started to go south and I couldn't sleep. I got irritable. I was thinking about Bitcoin all the time. And I know you felt that before, when every 5 minutes you have to check your account because you don't know if Elon's gonna tweet something, or you don't know if China's gonna ban Bitcoin again. Anyways, I was losing my sanity. That's when I decided I had to de-risk. It was until then that I recovered my sanity and my peace. And finally, number 3. Guys, I believe it's just a matter of time before more and more people, retail investors and financial institutions, get pushed to adopt crypto and other ways to hedge their money against inflation. You see, one of the things that I learned when I was doing my research, has anything to do with Bitcoin itself or crypto, but has everything to do with the decaying state of our current financial system. Ever since Nixon decoupled the dollar from the gold standard, inflation rates have gone higher and higher and higher every year. The dollar purchasing power has gone lower and lower over the years to the point that now it's just simply unsustainable. The crash in 2008 was just a little taste of how fundamentally broken and bad our financial system can be at managing our economy. And although there are several reasons why this crash happened, I believe one of the fundamental problems was the ability of the government and other financial institutions to print money out of debt. And I know, guys, this is a huge topic, worth of a video in itself. And I might as well make a video because it's a really interesting topic. But I believe this entire crisis would have never happened if the dollar was backed by gold or any other standard. If only these financial institutions would have been accountable for backing up all the dollars in their balance sheets with gold or any other standard, they wouldn't have been able to lend all this money to borrowers, to risky borrowers, to then turn those loans and packing them up into securities to then sell them to other investors, using that money from those investors to loan money back again and repeat this cycle. Now, this cycle eventually grew into a big bubble that, of course, as we know, exploded in everybody's face. And what did the government do? They printed out money, a bunch of money. Technically, with this, the government just managed to kick the bottle down the road a little further down. Now, fast forward to 2020, and as we know, we went through one of the worst worldwide financial crises. The pandemic affected millions of people. Thousands, millions lost their jobs. Thousands of companies went bankrupted because they just couldn't sustain themselves without doing any kind of business. Different countries dealt with it differently according to their resources, according to their possibilities. But here in the US, the government decided to alleviate this problem, the pain and the fear of another financial recession by printing out trillions and trillions of dollars and handing them out in the form of stimulus checks to individuals and institutions. On February 26th, the size of the Federal Reserve's balance sheet was $4.16 trillion. By June 10th, this had jumped to $7.17 trillion. So in over a period of 3.5 months, the Fed printed and pumped $3 trillion into the economy. Of course, there are other factors that might counteract the level of inflation that we're going to experience, but the overall sentiment in the market is that we're going to go through a phase of hyperinflation. So to me, it's just a matter of time before thousands of new retail investors and new financial institutions begin to inject more money into the market, trying to hedge their purchasing power against the effects of inflation. This, combined with the deflationary nature of Bitcoin and other crypto assets, will lead to an increase in demand and, of course, bringing the price up. So I'm very confident that it's just a matter of time before we see all the prices in the crypto market go and pump back up. And just to summarize, guys, I know right now it feels like we're under the rain. I know it feels pretty scary out there right now, especially if you got in the market in the last couple of months. If you bought at the top, I know it sucks, but believe me, I feel you, I understand you, I'm with you right there. I got in the market this year, but you gotta remember, guys, this is the nature of crypto. It's a relatively small market with a relatively small market cap. Like Robert Kiyosaki would say, crypto right now is like peeing in the ocean.
Oh man, you guys are so tiny.
But you gotta remember, guys, that with new markets also come great opportunities to invest. And we're in a super early stage in this market right now, and there's gonna be a lot of opportunities. Early adopters are the ones that make the biggest gains in the future. As for me, I'm gonna keep my investments. I'm not gonna touch it regardless if it goes up or down. In fact, I think most likely I'm gonna increase my position as soon as I can, especially with Cardano and Polkadot. Hopefully this investment will return a good profit in the future. All right, this has been it. Thank you guys for stopping by to my channel. If you watched this video through, I really hope you got something of value out of it. That's my hope. And if you enjoyed the content, would you do me a favor? Would you hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm? And also, if you want to watch more content like this, I'll be posting more often. Hit that subscribe button, and why not hit the bell notification thing so you are updated and notified every time I post. All right, guys, this has been Hector. This has been Jojo. If you do subscribe, I'll be posting more content with my Jojo, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless you.